Are you a first-time home buyer here in the state of California? Do you really think you need 20% down to buy a home? Well, if so, you're not alone. In fact, one of the biggest myths I hear from my first-time home buyers here in California is, quote, I need $90,000 saved before I can even buy. The truth, many California buyers are purchasing homes with significantly less out-of-pocket money, combining FHA financing, CalHFA Assistance, seller concessions, and other first-time homebuyer programs. So today I'm going to walk you through FHA loans, CalHFA Assistance Program, California Dream Home, GSFA Down Payment Assistance, seller credits, and average escrow timelines. The actual cost of buying a $450,000 home, and stay tuned to the end. I'll show you some buyers dramatically reduce the cash they bring to closing. So who is this video for? If you are a first-time home buyer in the state of California, resident relocating to California, whether you're a physician, nurse, physical therapist, athletic trainer, healthcare professional, or teacher, public employee, this video is for you. Our team helps buyers throughout Clovis and Fresno understand their financing options before they even start shopping. So, because we're not here to sell you a home, for over 20 years, we've upheld the reputation and guiding you to master the process. Buying your first home so you feel confident, informed, and comfortable with every decision during this overwhelming journey. Yeah, it's worth it for the long term, I can assure you. So, Section 1, FHA Loan Explained. So let's start with the most common first-time home buyer loan, the FHA loan. Many first-time home buyers in the state of California choose FHA because there's a lower down payment, flexible credit guidelines, own occupancy, competitive qualification standards. So for a $450,000 home, minimum down payments of approximately $15,750. That surprises many buyers who assumed they needed $90,000 or more, now have an opportunity for a lower down payment. Number 2, CalHFA Assistance Program. One of California's most powerful programs is this CalHFA loan. This program may provide assistance toward your down payment and your closing costs. For FHA borrowers, assistance may be up to 3.5% of that purchase price. So, for example, on a $450,000 home, this estimate of assistance about $15,750 that will cover most or all of that down payment requirement. Requirements typically include first-time home buyer status, primary residence occupancy, and homebuyer education income qualification programs, all entailed in this program. Number 3, the California Dream for All program. Another program many buyers ask about is the California Dream for All. This program is designed for eligible first-generation home buyers. The program can provide assistance toward down payment. In some situations, that may reach up to 20% of the purchase price. So for example, on a $450,000 purchase, the potential assistance could be approximately $90,000. However, program availability can be limited. Registration periods may apply. So shared appreciation and provisions exist. Section number 4, GSFA. Another option is the GSFA Down Payment Assistance Program. These programs may provide down payment assistance, closing cost assistance, often to approximately 5 to 5.5% depending on the program. This is another excellent option to discuss with your preferred lender. Number 5, seller concessions. This is where many buyers save thousands of dollars, especially in this market. Seller concessions in today's market, many sellers are helping buyers with closing costs, interest rate buy-downs, prepaid expenses. For FHA loans, sellers may contribute up to 6% of the purchase price toward buyer's closing costs. So on a $450,000 home, the potential seller contribution will be approximately up to $27,000. In Clovis and Fresno, many buyers are successfully negotiating $5,000 to $10,000 to sometimes $15,000 credits, especially in today's market. So how much cash do you really need? So how much do you really need? Let's take a look at a realistic example. So without assistance, down payment $15,750, closing costs $9,000 to $13,500, inspections $1,000, $1,800, their appraisal is about $850, repair reserve about $10,000, recommended needed funds approximately $36,000 to $52,000. When buyers combine FHA financing, CalHFA, seller credits, the required cash becomes significantly lower. So, how long does escrow take? A common question: how long does an escrow take? Typical timelines: FHA is about 30 to 45 days, conventional financing 21 to 30 days, assistance programs between 35 to 50, because assistance programs, be aware, often require additional underwriting and documentation. So for many buyers using this assistance, recommending writing offers with approximately 35 to 45 day escrows are normal. So the biggest buyer mistake, the biggest mistake I see, assuming you can afford to buy before exploring your options. Most first-time home buyers think, hey, I need 20% down. So the reality is many California buyers are combining FHA financing, CalHFA assistance, seller concessions, home buyer education repair, reserve planning to purchase homes with substantially less money out of pocket. So if you're thinking about buying your first home in the state of California, or you're relocating to Clovis or Fresno, we'd love to help. We created a free California cost breakdown guide that explains FHA loans, CalHFA, Dream for All program, seller credits, escrow timelines, and closing costs. So be sure to comment buyer guide below and we'll send it to you and introduce you to our preferred lender, Dina Souza. So if you found this information helpful and we've guided you to a reputable lender here, especially local in Dina Souza, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That would help us disperse our information to everyone who's thinking about relocating, especially first-time home buyers here in the state of California, especially where do I find a $450,000 home? A lot of people, I'm saying over 30% of the Bay Area and Southern California, are relocating here to Fresno Clovis, and we'd be honored to help you guide through the process. So hopefully you find this information helpful and stay tuned to our next video. God bless.